Hello guys, thanks for clicking on this video. I'm making this video because of two things. One of them being that we came up against a guy who was ridiculously toxic and cocky, and I love beating them, so as you can imagine that might have happened. And I'm also going to try a little thing where I'll try and explain what I was thinking and why I was doing the things I was doing. I'm not the best player. Right now I'm C2, kind of C3. I haven't played in a while, but I'm getting back into it, so I thought if I kind of talk you through some of the things I was doing. I have no communication with my teammate, which makes this a whole lot more difficult, but I'll talk through some of the things I was doing and why I was doing them, and it might give you an insight on what you might be making mistakes on if you're a lower ranked player. And if you're a higher ranked player, you can either laugh at the video or maybe even give me some tips and advice, or anyone who's watching it, if you comment and put the time frame of where maybe I should have rotated in the comments. And obviously don't just roast me in the comments. I know I'm not the greatest player already, but yeah, so I'm going to get into this and you let me know if you think what is going on in my mind is the correct thing or the wrong thing. So right here I thought that I could just hit it off the wall and follow it before they get to it and maybe get a backboard shot like a read. They both committed here and I noticed that, so when my teammate was able to get this in over one of them and one of them was in the goal, I was able to go for it. I didn't finish this. A better ranked player probably would have, even someone my rank might have, but we got the goal anyway because they couldn't recover in time. So obviously this is where the toxicity starts. He says you won't win, and I was like, okay, fair enough, you know, I think he's joking, but it turns out he wasn't actually joking. So right here I'm thinking I can push that. I realise he's getting to the first. I need to go back. I'm the last man. Porty makes a good challenge here. I get bumped. I was going to go for that. I probably should have. I go for this here. I get time. And I realise that I have time to flick it, but he makes a good turn and challenges me really fast. Now Porty's up. I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to sit back for now. I don't need to push this, don't need to commit. They're going to boom this off the wall. I thought he was going to try and demo there, but he doesn't. Porty takes a shot and that's a goal. What you seen there ended up a goal. I accidentally clipped it and that's why you couldn't actually see the full thing. Alright, so here I'm just trying to get the best kickoff. This is where I make a mistake. I didn't see that he delayed his kickoff, and because of that he scored. That was good play on his part, to be honest. Like, it was smart delaying the kickoff. They got a good goal from it, and yeah, this is why he's probably a season 13 grand champ. It's a good play. Alright, so here I notice that my teammate's away up the other side of the pitch, so it's just me. I go on the backboard and jump off early, and he ends up hitting it to me and I get a good read. I noticed that they're not back, but he gets back ridiculously fast. I try and flick it and I couldn't quite get the flick. So I'm kind of sitting mid now, and now I need to challenge them, but I don't want to commit too hard because he'll flick it over me. So you have to take your time in their situations and just kind of shadow them. And if you don't know how to shadow, there's a lot of like tips online and videos on how to shadow someone, and that's what you have to do at the higher rank. Alright, here I noticed that I've got time, so I want to try and take a touchdown, which I end up doing, and I ended up air dribbling over them. I didn't get a good touch there, but it's good enough to get my teammate the goal. They probably should have had someone at back post. They were both on the wall. One of them was going up the wall and one of them was going up the wall, so I noticed that. He says lol, fair enough. Personally, I don't follow kickoffs. I don't like it. It always goes over me. I'm not very good at following them, so I know this. Right, I can see my teammates out here, so I need to push this. He gets it over me, but he just misses. It was a good passing play. I can see my teammates try to pass to me here, so I take the touch and I try and just nail it in towards the goal, and he makes a good save. I'm trying to go for the demo there. I don't get the demo, so I rotate back. My teammate tries to 50, it doesn't happen. It's a shot, but it's an easy save. So my teammate's got it here. I knew he was going to pass to the left. He done it a bit early. He's coming in, so I fake go for it, and then here I can just go straight by the keeper. He didn't have any momentum in his car because he was sitting still. By the time that I got to him, he would not have been able to speed up, so I knew I could have just hit it by. I didn't need to flick it or anything like that. I knew he wouldn't have got to it. Okay, so I noticed that I can get this boost safely, and I can see that Porty's going to pass it. I missed this. I probably should have finished that. That was a bad attempt at a redirect. Now Porty's not getting a boost, and I need to get back. I have no boost either, so I need to just run back. Porty tries to stall them just by hitting it to the side, which is smart because it does. He does a really nice flick here, so I hit it to the side to be safe. Porty takes it away from me, and then this is where I make a mistake. I should push here. I should have kept on pushing and maybe got the 50 challenge on him, but I didn't, and that's how we concede there. That's definitely my fault. Right when he bops up there, I should have kept pushing, but as you can see, I turned round Because of that, I gave him enough time, and he flicked it over me. So well done to him. So right here, I can see it's going to hit the ceiling, so I can take a touch and just take it away, like I did. I go up for this, but I hear Porty go up, so I drop down and let him take the shot. It was unlucky, so now I have to drop back because he's not there. Hopefully he stalls their dribbling. He does, that's good, because they're not going to flick. I faked the challenge there, and I have to go up for this and keep it off the crossbar. It was a good air dribble from that guy. Porty passes to me here, I had it out. Right here, I probably could have scooped this up a little bit better. What I'm thinking is, if I scoop this up, I can take it over him. I just didn't do it very well. And now I know I need to get back, but I get clipped there and the Dominus lands awkwardly. So this is kind of all Porty. I've got 0 boost. I could have been at the back post, but I wasn't there. Now I know, I think I've got time, but they play highly aggressive, obviously, because they're 2-0 down. I should have realised that. Porty makes a good save, and I have to 58 here to get it out. We've done a good job at actually clearing that. I try and pinch it here, it messes up, and now I notice he's on the attack. I need to sit back. There's only 40 seconds, so we just need to take our time. He flicks. I need to push this now, because if he gets too much time, he'll just smash it straight in. It drops down to Porty. I couldn't have done much else there, really. In reality, Porty probably could have taken a touch here and then flicked it, a touch and then flick, but he's under pressure. He has no boost, so I understand that. Then, as you can see, Solvent says, Porty, you're trash. I mean, there's just no need. It's 30 seconds, we're 1-0 up. I just really want to beat this guy now. So I noticed that it's up. Porty's going to go for that. I drop back. Now I realise I have to try and stall this. So I hit it to the side, and then I can drop back. He gives it back to me. I can take this up the wall to clear it, which I do. I'm running out of boost. I'm hitting it straight down into him. Porty's going to try and shoot. I thought he could have passed there, but I think he knew I had no boost because I just done that air dribble. 6 seconds left. These guys are pushing. This isn't a good situation. I know that I should have pushed here. I didn't. I go up and he flicks it perfectly into the top right corner. So it was a good shot from him. And of course he has to spam. What a save. Porty says my bad, but to be honest, it was probably my bad. I probably should have went for it. Overtime against Toxic Season 13 Grand Champs. Gotta love it. So right here I'm thinking I've got to play defensive, because if they get one shot it's going to punish us, and of course, boom, straight away we get the goal. Works out well for us. Porty hit a nice shot up. I honestly thought that the guy there on the wall was going to try and do one of them clearances off the wall, but he doesn't. I see that, I push it, and it's a goal. And of course they leave straight away, because that's what toxic people do. They don't say GG, they just leave. There he is, he's gone. I just said lol, toxic people always lose. His teammate says GG, fair enough. His teammate was alright, he wasn't toxic. Feel sorry for him playing with him. But yeah, if you want another one of these, like where I'm just saying in my mind how I'm playing and stuff, then let me know. So I'll put a card at the top right of the screen. Just click yes or no, you know, if you want this again. I'll see you later. Peace out.